So more and more women are pursuing careers in law enforcement. Right now, Denver is running a police academy with the largest number of women the department has ever seen. The Now's Connor Wist is live. And Connor, we've come a long way from what women's roles used to be limited to.
That's right, Teresa. As I walked around the Denver Police Training Academy today, there were a number of pictures lining the walls showing decades of different recruit officer classes going through. Some years had no women at all and some just a few, but this year's class, it is a much different story.
My great-grandfather was the chief of police, and then my cousin was going into law enforcement in Phoenix.
Shanae Lintel's call to be a police officer came through her family roots.
When law enforcement came in, I was like, that's it. That's what I'm going to, devote myself to.
She's going through the Denver Police Academy. Out of a class of 51 recruits, she is one of 17 women, the largest number of female recruit officers the department has ever seen.
I felt like I was being called towards something more.
Janika Ryan came from a background in security, but like Shanae, she knew from a young age that law enforcement was in her future.
More and more females are realizing, hey, not only is it possible to be a law enforcement, I can be successful.
And having women as leaders in the department helps push that momentum forward.
I just want women to know that this is an opportunity for them. Things have changed, and policing is a little bit different.
Taking a peek back at history, things were different.
They wore skirts and small heels, and I was thinking, how could you do your job?
And their badges said woman rather than patrolman.
They were delegated different tasks than men were, even as police officers.
According to the National Center for Women and Policing, there are fewer women officers than men. Women make up 13% of the overall police force today.
The way a man might be able to handle something, a woman might not be able to do it the same way, but they may be able to get the same result, just different process.
Recruits like Shanae and Janika are hoping classes like theirs will change the stigma and encourage other young girls to chase their careers too.
As more women start to make that decision, that door's going to open wider and wider.
Aurora and Colorado Springs are other departments that are just examples of them seeing an uptick in the number of women going through the police training academies right here in Colorado. I'm Connor Wist for the Now Denver.